Gajanan,
Yes, sir.
you have logged in the system.
No, sir. Mobile.
So who has logged in? Anyone? Anyone has logged in? Yes. Uh, yes. Who has the laptop system? Who has laptop system available right now?
Sir. Gajan,
Yes.
sir.
You have
Yes,
it.
sir. Login. Okay, sir.
Log in then. And this is the screenshot. Simply just take it. This is the telnet configuration. Taken.
Taken, sir.
This is the router configuration.
Yes, sir. Taken.
This is the SSH configuration.
Yes, sir. Taken.
Okay, so this is a basic configuration. Okay, up to here you have the basic configuration. This is coming from this topologist perspective. Okay, this is the topology, and this is the configuration. That is your router one, and this is your router. This is router one configuration, and this is the router configuration.
Okay.
So some like put basic configuration. This is what your interface routing configuration you are having, and this side basically this is the section which is coming to the telnet configuration. Okay, into the remote access we are having.
Telnet.
So yes, telnet configuration is there. So this part we are going to be discussing because up to here we already like what got the concept, right?
Yes.
Okay. So set up this topology.
Just 1 minute,
And
sir. I'm logging on
yes,
left.
yes, login. Set up this topology and do the configurations over here. Our objective is from this machine, we should be able to like what remotely manage this machine router one. Okay, we should access router one remotely and we should be able to do the telnet or SSH.
Okay, sir.
Okay. And so what exactly is it you will be getting to know once you do the configuration. This part specifically we are discussing this part. Okay, so Rob logged in right now.
1 minute, sir.
Okay, no one else has logged in with their system. Huh? Okay, regarding the net, you guys have done the project, right? The net project.
Yes, sir.
Okay, is it working?
Yes, sir. Working.
Sir, can I share screen?
Yes, you can. You have taken the screenshot, right?
Just 1 minute.
This screenshot you have taken, correct?
Sir.
Uh,
I have one message. You cannot start screen share while the other party is
yes,
doing it.
you can do the share now. Go on.
Yes.
Do the screen share now.
Just one.
Yes, yes, it's visible. We can see. Go on.
Okay, sir.
Set up the project. Okay. Set up the
Okay,
project
sir.
and finish the interface and route RIP configuration up to here. And after that, like what the telnet configuration basically starts.
Okay.
Understood? Refer the screenshot for this.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Explain what you do. Okay.
Okay, sir. Now I am taking two routers, then one switch, and one laptop, and two desktop. I'm connecting this all. Switch FA0/1 to router FA0/1, then FA0/3 to PC1, and connect router to router. And desktop PC02
This
router
PC
using
PC
console cable.
zero PC
Console
zero you use this console cable.
console cable.
Console cable is this one. The second one. Second.
This one.
Uh, and you connect it to this port RS232.
Right now, sir.
RS232. Console.
RS.
Is it connected to RS232?
Just a minute.
See that
This one.
RS232. Yes. And connected to the console.
Console cable.
So
Okay.
now configure your routers and all these machines with the IP addresses.
Okay.
This one you don't configure any IP address. We don't need it.
Okay. Because this directly connected na console cable.
Yes. So configure the network address and make sure that all these machines can ping your router one.
Okay. Now this we are taking this IP. Zero dot 3.
Yes, what point?
I want to, sir, ping from the laptop
There is
one
a
to
command prompt, huh? Command prompt.
sir, come from.
So, which machine you want to ping?
From laptop one to laptop to PC PC one.
Okay. PC1. What is the IP?
192.168.10.101.3.
101.3.
Yes.
Okay.
This is pinging, sir.
Okay. Configure your routers.
Okay.
Make sure that router 1 is reachable from your laptop 0 and PC1.
Okay. Sir, PC0 to laptop, na? PC0 to router. Sorry, sir. First of all,
Yes, finished.
No, sir. Just
Okay. Make sure that you check the routing table and like what the connectivity should be there. Okay. This is the first
okay, sir.
thing.
Okay.
From laptop 0 and PC 1, we should be able to reach router 1.
Okay, sir. Now this port I want to enable first. Now enable, then config terminal and host name router 1.
RIP configuration, you have done it. RIP.
Yes, sir. Yes.
On
No, sir. No.
routers, RIP
Sir, first.
configuration is not done, right?
No, sir. No.
Okay. Go on, go on. Go on to the configuration.
Okay. F0/.
Okay. Check the port number which is connected to router.
Sir.
0/0, right?
0/0.
Now go on.
One 192.168. Now this all is all now two router is now on condition. Sir, now configure RIP protocol. Na?
Okay, the last router configuration, what you have done, right? Last router RIP configuration. Router 0. Router 0. This router. Open this device. Gajanan. This one is what? 101.1. Gajanan, can you hear me? Your voice is not coming.
काय करते
This Gajanan. Can you hear me? You're muted. Unmute yourself. That is only one network you have to give. 192.168, that is your 100.0. Yes, Gajanan, unmute yourself. Okay, it looks like an issue. Okay, Gajanan, just hold on. You can stop your share now.
Hello.
Yes, Gajanan, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Actually, login नहीं किया सर.
Okay.
सर रिप प्रोटोकॉल कॉन्फ़िगर किया है इसके बाद सर हम
हाँ, अभी तो पिंग करना है इसमें से.
लैपटॉप 0 से.
लैपटॉप 0 से पिंग करो. 101.1, which router IP is this?
Router 0, sir. This one.
Then it should be
Yes,
pinging, right?
yes. No, sir. Request timeout.
So what is happening? You configure the correct IP.
Yes, sir. Just
Check the IP address. Scroll up. This one is interface FS0/1, right? 101.1.
yes. Yeah.
That looks correct.
And
Okay, check.
one.
Did you configure this IP address properly? Check the
Yes,
IP
sir.
configuration.
One 192.168.101.2.
It should be in 192.168.101.2, right?
2.
101.1. And over here, what you have configured? 0/0.
This one.
100.0. Okay, send a ping from your PC. PC to 101.1.
PC.
PC1. We're getting success, right?
Yes, sir.
So this laptop is having some issue.
Just
Configure the IP again. Remove the IP and configure it again. Okay, do the ping test. One 101.1.
3 minutes. 1.
That is your gateway, right?
Yes, sir.
You are getting the reply, right? Now
Yes, sir.
ping your router 1 address. 100 dot
Router 1.
router 1. 100.1, I guess.
Just 2 minutes.
No, 100.2. Getting the reply, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now load the screenshot. Load the screenshot.
Router telnet configuration.
Yes, yes. Load that screenshot.
On router 0, no, sir.
No, screenshot you have taken, right?
Yes, sir.
Terminal. That screenshot you load it.
Yes, sir. Router 1 telnet configuration. Yes. Enable config terminal interface IP address no shutdown exit no router or enable line VTA
I cannot see the screenshot actually.
Sir, actually, my name
You've taken it on the
system
phone.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, well, stop your share now.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the configuration. What exactly you will
Yes,
have to
sir.
do? Okay, first of all, this telnet configuration. Okay, why we are doing it? Because we want to remotely access.
Yes.
Okay, we want to remotely access this particular router from this system. Okay, we are
Yes.
doing telnet. So by way of doing telnet, we are remotely managing this router. Okay, means you can connect to router 1 and you can do all the configurations what you do, like IP address, RIP, okay, whatever configuration you do. Normally we do it by clicking on the router, right?
Yes, sir.
We click on the router, we go to CLI and we do all the configurations, correct?
Yes.
But this way we are doing it from our system. Okay, what we are doing is from our system we are remotely connecting to the router and we are doing the configuration in real time. This is how we are doing it. We go to desktop, we go to command prompt, and from here we simply just use telnet command and we are typing the address. So that is your 100.2. So telnet 192.168.100.2. And you can see that you are getting connected to the live port to your router. So user access verification, all these things are coming over here because we have done all these configurations on the routers. Okay, all these configurations are done on router 1. That is why you are seeing all these things. But the main purpose over here is to connect remotely to your router and doing all the configurations. Okay, let me show you this thing over here. So this is the topology. Okay, this is the topology what we are using. And let me do all the configurations over here. So basically this is our system. From this system we are connecting to our gateway. So we can do this thing in two ways. Okay, basically we have these three lines available. These are console, auxiliary, and BTY.
Yes.
Okay, these two lines, this console and auxiliary line is used for direct access. Okay, it means you can directly access your router from your system, like in this. Okay, directly you are connecting this cable console, and this is the console and auxiliary port we have. This is your physical ports. Can you see these two ports over here?
Yes.
All of you? Can you see these two
Yes.
ports?
Yes, sir.
This is your console port. This is your console port. Okay, console. These ports are physically available, and this is your auxiliary port. AUX, ILIK, auxiliary. Okay, these two ports are physically available, and these ports are available for directly accessing your router. Okay, so direct access. So in real time, when you connect your router, okay, from your system, at the time you basically use these two ports to connect, and this is the cable what we call console cable, which we are using to connect. Okay, this cable is located over here. It is located on the connections. This is the cable, console cable. So this cable basically contains two sides. One is the 9 pin and one is the 8 pin. 8 pin is RJ45 and 9 pin is DB970. This side is your RS232 port. What exactly we use to connect from PC to our console port. Okay. So these are RJ45 connector what we use to connect this side to the router. Okay, and this side contains only 8 pins. So router side ports it contains 8 pins and PC side port contains 9 pins. Okay. So all these are for direct access. Okay, so how exactly you can connect directly? Let me just show you in this. So suppose you want to connect from your laptop to your router directly. So select the console, and this is your RS232 port. This is a 9 pin that's connected. to your console port over here. And we open the system, we go to desktop, we go to terminal. Can you see the terminal?
Yes, sir.
These are terminal-based applications, what you need to install into your machine. If you want to connect directly, then this hyperterminal, PuTTY, Terraterm, all these are terminal-based applications, what you are using. So from here, select the terminal, and can you see these settings? These are the
Yes, sir.
settings what you need to apply in the application, okay, in all these applications. So these applications you must have in your system if you want to access directly. And this is the settings what you need to apply on the application, okay. So simply just take a screenshot of this. These are the exact same settings what you need to apply on these applications. Taken?
Yes, sir. Taken.
All of you taken, right?
Yes, yes. Taken. Yes.
Okay. So simply just press OK. Now can you see that you are connected to your router? So we are connected to the gateway. Can you see this?
Yes, sir.
So right now what you can do is from here you can do this management. Config T, host name is gateway, right?
Yes, sir.
Gateway. This is your gateway. Then we are configuring the IP address on the port f0/0. F0/0. This is your IP. See that everything you are doing it from your system. 255.255.255.0. No shutdown. Exit. Can you see this port is up now?
Yes, sir.
So see that how exactly we are doing it. Okay, normally we do all these commands. Okay, directly by clicking on the router and going to CLI, right? But right now I'm doing it from my system. Okay, this is in real time in the companies. This is how exactly you configure your routers from your laptop or desktop machine. But this is one of the way. Okay, if you are directly connecting, then you are using it. Okay, you are using the console cable to basically connect directly your system to router. But remote access basically is used whenever we want to manage our router from a distance. Okay, so suppose you are located in some location, your router is located in some location, and this type of access, what exactly we're going to do, it is basically remotely you can do it. Okay, and for remote access purpose, we are using these two things, Telnet and SSH. Okay, so Telnet, this stands for telecommunication of networks, and SSH, that is your secure shell, what we are using. The difference between these is when we are using Telnet, then everything is not encrypted. Okay, means security perspective, whatever information we are sending from our system to this router, anyone can see that information, like any hacker can see, any like what they can find out what exactly commands we are configuring on the router. Every single thing is clear text. Clear text means it is visible. Okay. And SSH basically gives you security because everything is encrypted. Means whatever you send from your machine to this router, it is going by a network in an encrypted form. Okay, so you are not getting like what clear text informations. Okay, clear text means it is visible. Anyone can see, anyone can read what exactly you are sending to the router, what you are configuring on your router. So that is the reason we use SSH. Okay, when we are using internet, you can see when we were trying to access this router remotely via internet, then SSH is preferred than internet. Okay, because here we have the risk of hackers on internet. Hackers are there. And when you want to access your router within the same network, let's say this is your LAN. Okay, so this is one building, this is one LAN. Within the LAN, whenever you are accessing your devices, okay, this is when internet is preferred. Okay, not outside them, because it's your private network. Okay, and within the private network, you are accessing it. So it's already a secure network what you have, not internet. But when we have one device like what getting connected to another device or internet and managing it, this is when SSH is much more preferred, because in this SSH all the information what you're sending is like what it is going in an encrypted manner. Okay, not in clear text. So for doing this telnet, what exactly we need to do is we go to this device and command IP configuration. We have to configure the IP address first. So 192.168.100.3 is the IP address. This much what exactly we need. If you are using multiple LANs, then you can use a gateway. If you are using a single LAN, then you don't need a gateway address. So simply we'll verify the ping connectivity. Can you see reply we are getting?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now what we are doing is we are typing the telnet command 100.1. Now can you see that the connection is open,
Yes.
but it is getting closed? Can you see this message? It is closed by foreign host. Foreign host means what? 192.168.100.1. This is the machine which we want to remotely access, right? That is your gateway, correct?
Yes, sir. Give.
Yes, sir.
It is the gateway. So gateway is closing the connection right now. Why it is closing the connection? It is because there is something called logging is applied. Okay, logging means you have to enter username and password to like what to access this router. Okay, without using a username password, you cannot access it. This is the thing what is there by default. Okay, if I go to this router and if I give this command, show running config. Now this is the command by which you can check your configuration which is running on your router. Okay, if you want to see which configuration is running, then you give this command. It will display all the configuration what is currently running on your gateway device. So simply just click press enter and keep pressing enter. Press enter. Can you see all the configuration what you have done on your router is there?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
We configured the IP address, right?
IP address.
All these things what is there? Now can you see these three lines console?
Line up.
CID and VTY. Okay, these three lines are there and these are line numbers. All these are line numbers. Okay, these are your line numbers. Okay, just hold on everyone. Okay, so this is your line numbers. Okay, line number. You have line number 0 in console and auxiliary, and line VTY 04. Okay, 04 means total how many lines we have available? 5. 5 lines, right? 0 to 4. Total how many lines? 5 lines,
Five
correct?
lines.
5 lines.
So 5 lines means what? How many users can connect?
5
5 users,
Five.
right?
users.
5 users can connect remotely. So this is the login. Can you see this login over here?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
We can deactivate this login. Okay, line BTY 04, and we can say no login. Okay, now by doing no login, what exactly you can see that this system right now can access this router without login. Okay, because we have disabled the login. Can you see you are accessing the router now?
Yes.
Okay, now if you say enable command, can you see this message is coming? Now password is set. Now this is the password to access your enable mode. Okay, when you do connect, always you have to give the password. So this password you can set it up. For that you are basically using this command. What is the command?
Enable password.
Password.
Enable
My
password.
password.
My password. My password is the password to access your enable mode. So we're simply just configuring this enable password over here. So let's exit enable password. So right now, if I go to this admin system and if I type enable command, can you see password is coming?
Yes.
So password is what? My password. And can you see that we're accessing this gateway router?
Route. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now you can do whatever you want. Config key, hostname, all these things. Okay. So this is the way you can access your router. Okay, without login. Okay, without entering username and password. But this way we are not configuring remote access. Okay, always we configure the password. So this is the password you can see. Password Ccna we are giving, and we're giving login. Okay, so right now, whenever you will access your gateway, then this password you have to give, and after that you have to give login. So we are simply just typing these commands right now. So line VTY 04, password is CCN and login, right?
No.
So by entering this, what you will see is when I'm typing this command telnet 192.168.100.1, can you see user access verification is coming? And you have to enter the password, right? So what is the password? CCNA, correct? Now can you see that you are getting gateway 1 now?
Yes, sir.
After entering the password only, you are saying gateway is coming. And you say enable, the enable password is what? My password, right?
Yes. My password.
So right now you are getting the access. Okay, but this time you are typing the password to access the router. So this password is the same password what everyone can use. Means if 5 users are accessing this router, all 5 users are typing the same password to access, which is not secure. Okay, this is why we create user database. This is what exactly we are doing. For every single user, we are creating separate password. So username admin, password CCNA, username, any other username, we are setting up a different password. Okay, because password should not be same for all users. So we are creating it like this. So first of all, you go to your gateway and say username admin. Password is, what is the password we have configured? Ccna, right? Okay, so this let's change the password over here. Okay, let's say that it is admin. Okay, admin password. So we are simply just typing that over here. Admin password. Okay. Then we go to VTY and we say no password session because we are not doing only with like authentication based on password only. Right now we are doing based on username and password. Okay. So we are going to use the login local command for this. Okay. So with no password CCNA, we are deleting this password CCNA. And after that, we are saying login local. And we are saying this much will be sufficient. Okay. So right now you can access from your system. Can you see username is coming?
Yes, sir.
So username is what? Admin. We're getting username as admin and password is like what? Admin password, right?
Yes.
And right now we are accessing it. Enable give my password. My password. And right now we are accessing it. Okay. So up to here we have done it. Login log. Okay. Now this command, what exactly this command does is it logs out the user. Okay. Suppose this user has logged in into the router. Okay. Logged in into the router. And it's not doing anything. Okay. Let's say that this admin user is not doing anything at all. So in that circumstance, we can force them to log out. Okay, means after 30 seconds, this is the minutes and this is the seconds. Okay, in terms of minutes and in terms of seconds, we're defining a time. We're defining a time, exactly how much time we want the user to log in without doing any activity. Suppose the user is not doing anything on the router. So we simply just log out the user after 30 seconds. Okay. So after 30 seconds, this admin user will be logged out automatically. Getting my point?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
This is your 0 in terms of minutes. You can say, let's say that you want to log out the user exactly after 2.5 minutes. Okay. So in minutes you say 2 and in seconds you say 30. Okay. Let's say that you want to log out the user exactly in 5 minutes. So in minutes you say 5 and in seconds you say 0. Okay. In my case, I want to log out the user exactly after 30 seconds. So this is when I use this. Okay. So simply just I go to this command exit time 0 and that's it. So now password CCNA login local exit timeout. So what will happen over here? You can see if you try to access now and you don't do anything for 30 seconds. Okay, this logout will happen automatically. The connection will be closed. Can you see the connection is getting closed? Exactly
Yes,
after 30 seconds. Okay, so this is what exactly is the result of this command. Okay, exit time. Understood this part?
yes, sir.
All of you got it right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, now this configuration is not at all secure. Okay, because this is a telnet configuration, and telnet configuration we don't configure, we don't consider it as secure. Okay, so telnet is not at all secure. When it comes to internet, always we have hackers, and this type of hackers always they can find out what commands you are configuring on your routers remotely. Okay, so that is why we use SSH, which is basically this configuration what we have. All of you take the screenshot of the SSH configuration.
Yes, sir, taken.
Taken that? Everyone
Yes, sir.
taken?
Yes, yeah. Taken.
Okay. So SSH configuration, it is like what? This part is the same. Okay, the interface or IP configuration. The main configuration of SSH is basically coming from here. These are the commands already we have configured just now. This particular section is related to SSH. Okay. Always make sure that you have hostname configured. Okay. This thing is required. This thing is required. A domain name. Then this thing is required in SSH. This thing is required. Okay. This is your SSH configuration. So host name, this is your host name, which is your router name itself. Domain name, most of the time it is the company's name itself. Like for Cisco, it is cisco.com. For Microsoft, it is microsoft.com. Domain name is always the name of the company itself. This is the command crypto key generate RSA. Okay, this is the key what we need to generate in order to encrypt and decrypt. Okay, because SSH always gives you encryption decryption facility. So this key we need to generate it using this algorithm. Okay, the name of the algorithm is RSA algorithm. Okay, so crypto key generate RSA algorithm. This is what exactly we are using in order to generate the key. Okay, and this key is all about doing encryption decryption. Okay, of your traffic. So whatever packets you are sending, this one gets encrypted, and whatever packets you are receiving, that is getting decrypted. Okay, this is the key what is used for this. Okay, encryption decryption facility, and for this encryption decryption facility, we have to define that how many bits we want this particular key. Okay, this key we need to build it, we need to generate it, but how many bits exactly key we need to generate, this is what we have to specify. So range is from 360 to 2048. Always the higher value is best, because hackers, they will not be able to decrypt the key. Okay, because I have different softwares available by which they can find out what is the key we are configuring. The higher value you are configuring, it is difficult for hackers to find out. Okay, that is why we give maximum value over here. The standard value is 1024. Okay, this is the default value 512. So lower is not preferred, always higher is preferred. So we are going to be configuring this one 1024 over here. So first of all, let's configure all these things. Already this part is configured. We already have configured this part.
Yes, sir.
Login, local command, all these things we have configured. So we just need to define these 4 things. That's it. So when I'm going to configure SSH, this is the configuration. First of all, you check your hostname. Hostname is gateway. Then you say IP domain name, that is cisco.com. Then you say crypto key generate RSA. Okay, when you use this command, this is when you see that it is asking you to define the number of bits in the key. Okay. So always the higher value is best. So that is why I'm just giving 1024. If you want, you can give 20 for it out as well. Okay, because it's the maximum what we can give. And you can see that key is getting generated, right? And can you see the status message?
Okay.
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 Okay means what? Key is generated. And what exactly is the name of the key?
Gateway.cisco.com.
Right. So this key will be used to encrypt and decrypt. Yes. Okay. So this key will be used to encrypt and decrypt the traffic. Okay. So right now, can you see this message is coming? SSH is enabled, right?
Yes, sir.
So now we already have the username, admin password, login, local, all these commands we have already done it in the terminal. Similarly, the enable password also we have configured. So all these things are already configured. So what we do over here is we use this command ssh-l. L means for login. So ssh-l. Okay, just hold on, everyone. Okay, everyone. So this is when you say your username. Okay, so ssh-l, that is your login. Okay, and username is what? Admin, right?
Yes,
Yes.
Or
sir.
no? Admin, and the IP address which you want to access, that is your 100.1, correct?
Yes. Yeah.
That is your gateway address, correct? 100.1 gateway address. So simply, can you see the password? It is asking for
First.
to enter the password. So admin password, right?
Yes.
Admin password. I'm typing it. Now can you see that I'm right now accessing gateway enable
Yes, sir.
and my password, right? That is what you are accessing. Config. That's it. Okay, so all this connection right now is encrypted. Okay, so it is totally encrypted. Getting encrypted, and on the router side it is getting decrypted. Okay, because if I do encrypt, then the router will do the decryption. Okay, always this like what communication is secure.